Happy New Year to all my fellow farm sim lovers out there, farm sim players, my fellow virtual farmers. Welcome back to Haut Beyleron here in Farming Simulator 19. No, it's Farming Simulator 22, isn't it? I should be getting that right by now. It's Farming Simulator 22 here in 2022 with me, CWATTY. It is the first Let's Play video of the new year. I've had my Christmas break. I'm slowly going to be getting back into the recording process over the next few days. The Let's Play series will continue. But firstly, we are going to be changing some stuff about, I think, on the farm. Are we not? I can't remember what I was doing in the last video before Crimble. I know what I was doing in the last video before Crimble. We was going to get rid of some stuff. That's what I was going to do. So I'm going to take this trailer because we don't really use it. And it's just kind of sitting here in the way. And we're going to take this to the store. We're going to sell it. And people may have already seen me utilize this lovely method. Okay. Right. There we are then, folks. We have got trailers on the back of our tractor. So let's take this down to the store. And we're going to start the new year off by getting rid of these, and then we're going to get a new little new trailer instead. A new special little trailer just for my grain mill, where our flour is being produced currently. Harvest income, very nice. Just reverse this in here. So I hope everyone had a nice Christmas. I hope everybody had a nice New Year. And I hope everybody's looking forward to 2022 ahead of us. I certainly am looking forward to seeing what comes to all of us farm sim players in 2022. I'm looking forward to the year ahead. We should no doubt get loads of great mods. We should get obviously some nice DLCs. And we're going to sell that one. We are going to sell that one. Both of those have been sold. Now I'm going to buy a nice new one. Somewhere. It's that one I want. And I'm not going to bother with a license plate, thank you very much. Don't need one. There we are. Just enough room on there, obviously, for a couple of pallets of stuff. Nice, simple little trailer. So let's head over to the grain mill. And we'll see what we've produced so far. Bearing in mind, obviously, we've done quite a bit of harvesting. We've harvested most of our fields. We are slowly in the process of getting all them put back into circulation. So we'll see. This trailer I'm probably going to leave parked down here at the grain mill, just so I can keep coming and chucking pallets on it when I need to chuck pallets on it. Yoizers. Still haven't got much better at driving this far. So here we go. One pallet of flour. Push the other one off the other side. How about that? Okay, this trailer may have been a little bit small. Maybe a little bit smaller than I thought it was. We'll see. That one can go on there. Just need somewhere to put flour, don't we? Like I say, hopefully once we start getting auto load mods in 2022, this will be a thing of the past, and it'll be much easier then to deal with the pallets from our productions. And I'm just gonna put that on there, and then what I'm gonna do, just gonna not try and break it, but just reverse that back. That can go there. Happy days. So we've got somewhere now to put all our flour. So when we want to sell our flour, we can do. Okay, it's July. Got a few new menus, of course, because we've got Course Play installed now. Right. So we have, it's harvest time. It's not planting season, so we can't plant anything. Okay. As far as I know, it's not sell time for anything either. So we have got some silage. And we've got plenty of straw. I think what I might do then today, seeing as we've got a bit of time here in July, I might set up an Autodrive course for selling our straw at the animal dealer. And have a bit of a go at recording an Autodrive course. So there's my field here. That is all prepped and good. I didn't see any stones on it, surprisingly. So I stopped stone picking on this field because I didn't see any. Just have a quick look at the field status. Turn off the hole needs rolling. I'll turn off mulched because I know it's been mulched. We've got a couple of fields still growing. Okay, we've got no fertiliser on field 39 currently. 38, sorry, or 37. Might have to do some fertilising as well at some point. But I say, let's get a bit of this going, shall we? We're going to put above tractor. No. Let's just have a look at that again. So that's been set. Right, I'm going to set up a bit of an Autodrive network thing here then. So I need my cursor. That should be the fill point, should it not? But I'm having issues getting it to fill. Can I not fill that? Okay, let's grab a different trailer then. I'm a bit surprised if I can't use my loading wagon. What we may have to do, of course, thinking about it, we may have to put on... No, wrong button. Right. Let's have a look then. Let's head down here. Let's try again. Okay, that's given me the start filling option. Now we kind of want to go to about there. Right. What we're going to want to do is we're going to want to record. So that's going to be Hayloft. No. Damn you. I didn't mean it to do that. Right, let's try again. I'm new to this Autodrive malarkey, so I'm trying to learn it myself. I'm not trying to use any online resources or anything, because I think you kind of need to learn these things. One thing I'm not a big fan of is this whole having to keep clicking the mouse button. When you play the game with controller exclusively, it makes this very awkward. I wish there was a button on the controller that I could use. Toggle my mouse clicking. Right, so that's going to be the fill point. So we're going to do a record. And then we're going to need basically drive a course to and well, we can actually stop there. Join that for that one. Right. Then what we can do, we can do a course from over here. Now this is the one where we drive to the animal dealer area, and this is where we're actually going to do our selling. So I have got the AI turned off, so it's not going to get in the way anymore, and it's not going to mess with Autodrive as I'm using Autodrive. And the great thing is you'll be able to reuse a lot of this road system for other courses. Like if we wanted to do an automatic run down to the grain mill, this will now give us a base point for that. As you can see, I'm just trying to give myself plenty of room. And now I'm going to need to create a waypoint. That's going to be animal sales. Okie dokie. Now we can just drive this, cruise this back now to the farm. Retrace our steps. Bearing in mind we're going to want to take a different route in to the farm, aren't we? Because we're going to need to be able to target the hayloft. So one thing you'll notice is I have decided not to use the road network built into the map by Giants. When you first load up the game with Autodrive installed, it normally asks you if you want to load the routes from the existing road network. I've decided not to do that because I'd rather just create my own routes and have my own little tracks that it's a little bit easier for me to see what's going on, if you like, and what's happening in the game, rather than having millions of green lines all over the place that I don't really understand. So right now I'm just choosing the option to go with my own routes. So the only routes on the map are going to be ones that I create myself, like this one. But eventually we'll get you know, a bit more involved. So down here we're going to swing off basically, because we're going to need to go around this corner here, and then we're going to need to and at this point we can hit the stop button, we can zoom in and click that one and join it to that one. Now the route isn't going to work completely yet, of course, because one of the things we need to do down here, of course, is we need to link that up. But we want a nice curve. We don't want a straight line, do we? We want that to there. I'm also going to link that one to there as well. See, I'm doing all these nice bendy bits now. See, I'm learning. So this should work in a minute. I am going to test drive it out in a second, folks. Don't worry. However, I'm going to take advantage of my knowledge to go blip blip. And put a nice bendy curve in there, you see. Bendy curves. We like bendy curves. Bendy curves are for the win. I'm just going to tidy up some of my farm. See, I want to zoom in on the roads, but I've got to move the vehicle. I have. Okay. And we can just remove that bit now, look. So that's put an extra node in there. Perfect. As I say, we have got the bendy bit now. over here. Yeah, that bendy bit's good. And we should have a bendy bit over here as well. Yeah, bendy bit comes into the farm. Excellent. So what we'll do is we'll test drive him now. And we'll say, first of all, let's close that window. Let's minimize this one. We're going to do, that's pick up and deliver. So you're going to pick up from, we haven't done it yet. Right, there is one thing I need to do, folks. We need to create our pickup point, don't we? So, please give me my mouse back. Okay, so red line is on that one. So, if I now click on that, that's going to do Hayloft, and that's going to call that Hayloft. So now we can go Hayloft there, straw. And what we're going to need to do as well, I'm going to need way for him to get back to there. Okay, so right, if we turn off edit mode now, we can put him on 2 loops. So Hayloft to animal sales straw. We click this. He should be able to do this. He should be able to run this. This will make my life a lot easier, because I'm not going to have to mess around with the AI workers that don't work properly if I can figure this all out. So he's going to drive under here. Going to pick up some straw. Look at him. Excellent work. And off he goes. He's got the beacons on automatically, so I haven't even had to put the beacons on him. This is our friendly neighbourhood auto drive, doing what the Giants workers can't do. At least from my experience so far in the game. That was all relatively simple and straightforward. I thought it was going to be way more complicated than that. Maybe Autodrive does get more complicated later on down the road when you start trying to do extra things with it. But He slows down for the turns. Very handy. And obviously what I could do down here a bit is where I did some... I didn't drive very straight, did I, in a couple of places, so I could probably do it coming down here and straightening up some of the nodes a little bit. But yeah, he's doing what he's supposed to do at the moment. The thing is he going to tip? Is he going to tip when he gets to the sell point? And he goes. Doing it. Moment of truth time. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got tippage. He's only tipping out the grain door. That's going to take a lot longer then. Than if he completely opened the back up. But he's done it. He's gonna have a little bit. Now he's gonna have a little bit of a wait and a think. Wait for the trailer to waits for the trailer to reset itself. And then he's off. Yeah, we kind of, it would be nice to know how to Be nice if we could find out where the button is for tip side. Automatic tip side will be used. So I can override him. I could make him use the whole open the rear door and kick everything out if I want to then. That's good. But ultimately what I'm going to have to do is obviously come down here and maybe straighten up some of the nodes that I've recorded, because he is slowing down a little bit where I've wobbled as I've been driving. If you're not the straightest driver in the world, he will think your wobbles are corners, so obviously he will slow down for the wobbles. So ideally on a road like this, you want it to be as straight as anything. You want your route to be really straight with no deviations really. But yeah. He's off on his little hollybobs. He's doing it, folks. Course play. Not course play, Autodrive. We have an automated sale course. And I believe I have one to the GCBH as well. So I can sell at the GCBH as well automatically from the silo. But yeah, I really I'm liking the Autodrive. I'm liking the fact we've got the little clicky box. We've got the you know, we've got this we've got this little box, the settings box, the Autodrive settings. I like that. Gives me course play vibes. It does. However, obviously in FS22, course play's moved away from the little settings box, and I'm not sure I'm a big fan of that. I haven't yet played with FS22 course play yet. We might have a look at FS22 course play in the next video, but right now I think I'm preferring the old. I like the little boxes, the little settings boxes. That to me is easier to use than all this convoluted stuff, you know? So, stuff I've got to figure out, really. So, we need to set up some courses. Autodrive's off again, look. See where he's going on the old map. He's going to end up coming back a little bit later on. That's all groovy. There we are then, folks. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Haut Beyleron, where we're setting up some little routes, some little Autodrive-itch. Next video, we'll probably see how Courseplay see if Courseplay is able to do some field fertilising, seeing as we've got some fields that need fertilising. So we can maybe have a little bit of a crack at that in the next video. But for now, I've reached the end of this first Let's Play video for 2022. I hope you've all enjoyed it. If you have, you know the rules by now. Click the like button. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel and you've got your notification bell enabled. Leave your comments for me in the section down below. Share the video everywhere you can with everyone you can. And I'll see you all again in the next episode. Cheerio for now, everybody. Take care of yourselves. Stay safe.